It's been an intense few weeks during the Britain's Got Talent audition as performances reach an all-time high. This year, the judges and Ant and Dec receive 2 golden buzzer options each, with the acts automatically through to the semi-finals which start next Saturday. However, this year, Teresa twist. This year, the golden buzzer will be back for the semi-finals for the first time ever. In each semi-final, either one of the judges or Ant and Dec will be given control of the golden buzzer, and as soon as they see a performance worthy of a place in the final, they will have just one opportunity to press it, ITV said earlier this week. That act will be granted a one-way ticket to the final, along with one other act from that night who will be voted in by the public. It will be another tough choice for the judges, and ahead of the semi-finals next week, we take a look at all the golden buzzer semi-finalists and who picked them. Vinnie McKee, Simon Cowell. Vinnie received the first golden buzzer of the series. The first golden buzzer of the series, Simon Cowell was left speechless by Holiday Park entertainer Vinnie's rendition of the Proclaimers' "I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles." "That's mad. Things like this don't happen to people like me," Vinnie told Ant and Dec as he proudly walked off the stage. Touchingly, Ant placed a hand on McKee's shoulder and assured the new star by replying that things like that do happen to people like you when they are that talented. Mixed ability band Electric Umbrella was so good that Simon broke the rules. "I feel a wave of goodness here. Everything about this was good. For me, this was like being in a movie. It was spectacular. The only downside to this is I don't have any golden buzzers left," he said before pushing it anyway. The group left judges and viewers at home in tears while performing an original song about inclusion, receiving a standing ovation from judges and the audience. 11-year-old Ollie Pearson is one of the youngest golden buzzer acts, and with his jaw-dropping guitar melody, Amanda didn't hesitate to send him straight through. The solo guitar melody started out with AC/DC's Highway to Hell and had the whole crowd on their feet by the end. As well as Amanda, Ollie greatly impressed guest judge KSI, who said he fully deserved the golden buzzer. "I've heard the king likes rock music," Ollie told the Mirror as he hopes to take the win and perform at the Royal Variety Show. "I could get him to rock out. I'd love to perform for him at the Royal Variety Show. I saw my favorite band AC/DC perform at Wembley last year and I'd love to do the same one day." Linda Mudzender, Alicia Dixon. Linda made everyone emotional with her stunning performance. Child support worker Linda Mudzender was almost in tears from nerves when she walked out on stage, but her audition couldn't have gone any better. Performing a stunning rendition of Lauren Daigle's "You Say," the judges and audience were in awe as she received a standing ovation. "I think it's the first time today that I've sat through an audition and my heart was just racing out of my chest," an emotional Alicia Dixon said before pushing the all-important buzzer. KSI could also be seen teary-eyed as he exclaimed, "Linda, I don't normally get emotional, but it was so touching to see how you sang." Maya Jyotia, Bruno Tonioli. Maya Jyotia received the golden buzzer and a standing ovation with an incredible performance on BGT. It's been an amazing year for the young performers, as 14-year-old Maya Jyotia took Strictly Come Dancing's Bruno Tonioli's breath away with her rendition of Beyoncé's "Listen." Bruno was so impressed that he pressed the buzzer before the star had even finished her performance. As he said, "This was the most mature and accomplished version of this song I've heard from someone so young." The shock move from Bruno was branded the quickest golden buzzer in BGT history. Although KSI was filling in as a guest judge while Bruno took time out for other commitments, he still had the honor of choosing a golden buzzer act, as he chose Yorkshire-based singer Stacy Ledbeater. Stacy was full of nerves before taking to the stage, but nonetheless performed a stunning rendition of Snow Patrol's "Run." "The voice that came out of your mouth. I was in awe. I had to press the golden buzzer. You absolutely smashed it, Stacy," the YouTube star said as he joined her on stage to celebrate. The only time Stacy had ever performed before was in a local pub. Speaking to the Mirror on what prompted her to audition, the star said, "I sing on TikTok and people said I needed to apply. When the opportunity came up, I thought it's now or never. It's always been a dream of mine to sing in front of Simon Cowell because I've watched him since we were a little girl. I've always wanted to impress him. Always want to please the crowd," and Dec couldn't say no when the whole crowd were telling the pair to press the buzzer after the Blackouts performance. The group from Switzerland got the party going in their LED outfits and blackout staging as they showcased some of London's most famous landmarks in the backdrop. The crowd was screaming so loud that the judges even had to cover their ears. An act that know how to get everyone on their feet. It's no wonder Ant and Dec wanted them in the semi-finals. It's no surprise Will received a golden buzzer from Ant and Dec as he had the crowd roaring with laughter. Hailing from Leeds, Burns performed a brilliant combination of celebrity impressions, which included a hilarious throwback of a young Dec in Biker Grove when his infamous character PJ was blinded by a paintball gun and says, "I cannot see man." However, the most impressive was the act's perfect impression of national treasure and animal rights journalist David Attenborough. In an unexpected twist during the final auditions, Max from the audience seized his moment to take to the stage. The shocked judges allowed Max to perform in a show's first, as he impressed with his rendition of Frank Sinatra's My Way. Upon completion, the audience burst into thunderous applause, eagerly telling him he deserved the golden buzzer. Without second thought, Amanda pressed the buzzer for a second time as she said, "I'm just going to say, I've already pressed my golden buzzer, so I'm in a lot of trouble because that's my second golden buzzer." Max then declared the day as the greatest of his life.